actually, I am so excited. I am very excited because I've got a very beautiful young lady here that is sitting with me. I've had the pleasure, I know her personally. I've met her children. I've seen her perform, whether it is walking the walkway or on the big screen. She's out there doing it all. And everybody, welcome to the Dee Dee Walker live show, and welcome Katrina Jeen.
Thank you. How you guys? How you guys doing? I'm excited.
Oh, go ahead. Don't say. So go ahead.
Listen, I'm excited. I haven't. Oh no, what's going on? Did the screen blink out a little bit?
Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. Behind the scenes, a leakage of gossip a little bit. We work really hard to get in front of this camera right now, so it better work good.
Right.
Yes, it better work good for us. I'm excited because I've seen you do so many things personally. I've seen you walk across the stage flawlessly. I've seen you on a big screen being badass to Girl Next Door type of deal. And I've also seen you in your motherhood, with your motherhood hat on as well. So, you know, I've been telling my audience about you all week, that I've got you coming on here. I'm really excited about it. And so, as I promised, I got her on here, and I'm very excited about the whole thing. She is phenomenal. She is phenomenal. And I'm going to let her get into her story. So we're going to start way back to Katrina Mom. We're going to start Katrina Mom first. So we're going to talk about that. So one of the things I know about you, you're very, when it comes to your kids, that's the most important thing to you. It's like, okay, Katrina Mom tells Katrina actress and Katrina model and Katrina entrepreneur, step aside because I got to take care of my kids. Tell us about your kids. Tell us.
Oh, let's go all the way back. Way back, right? So we're going back, way back. Okay. So, like I was saying, most people don't know that I was pregnant my last semester in high school. So I became a mom real early, real quick.
Oh, wow.
And it slowed me down a little bit. I was a little bit of a wild child. Fighting. I didn't care. And having her made me care. It slowed me down. It's like a little reality check. When you've got someone else that's depending on you to live, you start feeling like a lot more to live for.
Yeah, it slows you down.
It really does. So she definitely slowed me down a bit. I had her when I was 19. My other daughter, got two girls. My other daughter, I had her when I was 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 25. And I had her early. She's a preemie. She's a special needs child. I had her at 6 months, and she stopped growing a month before I had her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she's got epilepsy and a speech impediment, and her cognitive and motor skills are behind. But there is nothing wrong with that girl mentally. When I say she's there, she's just like any other kid. She just got some little delays, you know. She says what she wants to say. She says cake very clearly. She loves cake. So right now she's 14.
Oh, wow.
And my oldest daughter is 18, and right now she's away at her at a 5-week college program. At her first choice college.
Ooh. Yeah. Now that's amazing. You know, it's like you got your first choice, you got, oh, okay, if I don't get that, I'll be happy with this. And then it's like, oh, you got that power where you're like, if it just don't work out, we're gonna go for that. So she got her first choice. Congratulations.
She was worried at first. She was scared. When she told me, I was actually at the mall. I was vending. And she called me and she was crying. I was like, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? And she wouldn't tell me. She kept on crying. I said, girl, what is wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Like, I was getting mad. I was about to get up and leave. And she was like, oh, I got in. she was like, I got in, Johnson and Wales. No. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was super excited, but I was just like, dang, girl, you had me scared. I was getting ready to just leave. I was about to literally get up without packing up and just leave because I thought something was wrong.
Look, when it comes to our babies, all we have to do is hear a sniffle and a whimper. Bye. I gotta go.
Exactly.
I'm about to go in.
I'm about to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my babies. Wow. 18 and 14.
Wow, amazing. And the reason why I got like this huge grin on my face is because I saw her kids when I first met Katrina. Her children were very young, and I actually did an interview with her on when we had the talk show on the Big Chat. I did an interview with you and your kids, and amazing. And like you said, your youngest daughter, she is very aware. She knows what she's doing, because she was like, I want to be on the TV too. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
She wants that attention.
Yes, she does. She loves it. She's like, I could tell she's going to be after Mama's shoes right there. Okay. So speaking about that. I love it. I love it.
Like, what about me?
Yeah. And something, what I appreciate about you, and I'm glad that you said this, a lot of people think that children who have special needs are children who are not aware of what's going on. And she's very aware. She's very smart. She's very intelligent. She just has a speech impediment and, things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing that I think about special needs children is that people do have that misconception that they're slow or they don't comprehend everything you're saying. Special needs kids are actually smarter than the average child because they have to communicate differently. They use different senses. Whereas I can give her, 2-3 steps instructions. I can give her sister the same, and she'd be like, "What?" What you just say? Talk down, but it's just the fact that they do have to learn differently.
That is very true. I have a list, and I don't know, people don't recognize it. So sometimes I either talk really fast or talk really slow, or if the word is not processing in my head and it's coming out, I'll say the word, and at the end of it, you won't hear it. So, yeah.
Well, I'm dyslexic.
Yes.
I'm very dyslexic.
Me too.
And I wasn't comfortable saying that up until the past year or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you got your kids. You got one going off in college. You got one that's just as adorable. Both of your children are beautiful. You got 2 beautiful young ladies. And speaking about beautiful, let's talk about Ms. Runway. That's you. You're out there. You're walking the runway. You're modeling. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I don't do as much runway anymore. As much as I love it, and it may sound bad, sometimes it's just not worth it. Because it's so complicated, man. They want you there all day long, barely eating. Hair and makeup, and you get to walk maybe once or twice, and it's over. And you're lucky you get to eat afterwards. You have to leave and finish, your food or whatever. So I don't do as much runway as much as I love it. But as far as the modeling goes, I'm still modeling. Still love it. COVID's gonna slow everything down a little bit. Your girl gained a few pounds. But it's okay. I do have to say it is hard, and I was talking to a lot of people today because I had made a post about some progress that I've made over the past couple of months, just working out, and how much harder it is at 38 than it was when I was like 30. Mm-hmm. As women, our bodies change, and we have to adjust and find different regimens and different things make you gain weight that didn't 10 years ago. And, just little stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it did kind of slow me down just a bit, but I'm getting there. But I love it. It's fun. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna keep doing it until they tell me I can.
There you go.
And even then, I'm probably still gonna do it because I want to.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. So But you know, I mention it because you, like I said earlier, you are phenomenal. You do so much. You're a mom. You're taking care of your kids. You've done modeling. Okay, you might not have liked it, but you did it very well. I mean, you was flawless. I love your modeling. I love your print
Thank
work.
you.
I love all of that you do. You're the photographers, the video photographers that work with you. They compliment you very good. And then there's that. There's that. Then there's entrepreneur. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, right now, I have a business that I love. And it actually didn't start as a business. It started because I was going through my own spiritual journey. There were just certain crystals that I wanted, things I wanted made that I honestly didn't want to pay for, and it was really hard to find. And I was like, I'll just make it myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just like, let me just make it. And it actually just grew from there. Like folks started asking me, where'd you get your jewelry? And some people bought it, and it just started to grow.
Oh wow.
You know, it was really interesting how it started. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
just didn't start as a business, and I feel like that just makes it that much better.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
close.
Mm-hmm.
Just about every piece that I made for a reason because I needed it. So
Oh wow.
pretty much taking a piece with me wherever you go if you buy something from me.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That is
My
amazing.
inspiration
It
comes
really
from
is. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, like I said before, I mean, like I always invite everybody that I have to come back because there's no way that in one interview, you know, we could put in everything. But I do want to address the acting. Okay. Today, and like I told you earlier, I was on Facebook and I done saw about 5 or 6 posters with your face on it, you know. And by the way, you guys don't know, I've talked about one of the young ladies that I've acted with. Katrina Jeen is one of the ladies. I played her mother in a movie that we both were in, and
right.
I think I kind of met you that day that you're supposed to be my daughter. Was it that day or?
I think it was
Oh,
before.
it's been so long ago. I'm
It's
trying
been
to
such
remember.
a long time since, like, it's been years.
It
But I
was
know we did not meet on that set.
okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. I got it
It was
out.
before.
Probably when we come off this interview, I'll be like, that's right. That's when it was.
But it was.
But it was around that time. And me
Right.
and her just kind of clicked. You know, I played her mother and I felt like your mom,
Right.
and I saw firsthand like what a awesome actress you were. You were playing a badass, okay, in that, and I've seen you play other stuff as well. So,
Right.
one of the questions folks wanted me to ask you about your acting, they've seen you do like Bang Bang Shoot 'em Up, and then they've also seen you play, like the girlfriend type of deal. Like,
Uh,
what do you prefer? What do you like playing?
Girl, I love
Whether
my
it's
action.
that or something else.
I love my action films.
Action.
Yes,
Ooh.
I love action, man. Like there's just one thing that really irks me about Hollywood. You see all these action stars, these female action stars that look like stick figures. There is
Mm-hmm.
no way that that stick figure is punching that girl over there and actually hurting. Like I'm just tired of the stigma, you know? I'm just so tired of it. Like for me the goal is to be fit, not skinny.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like a double standard. The men are forced to put a little weight on, get a little muscle, but all the women
Mm-hmm.
are stick figures. Like
Right.
why is it that a stick figure is always the, the end all be all?
That's
It's
a
just
that's
the
a
same in the
really
modeling world. They want you to look
right.
like a hank.
Yeah. Yeah. That is so true. That is so true. I agree with you. And it's funny that you even mention that because table talk at my house, we talk about everything. We start on this subject and we end on this subject. But we talked about that the what we see in front of us, what our kids are seeing is like these action figures. They have to be like just like perfect and just very skinny, and you know, there's no average Joe. You know, there's either one to the left or to the right. There's nobody that's just average in there. So I totally get that. I totally get that.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what our
Yeah,
young girls are looking up to, these sticks, and they feel like they have to be so skinny.
yeah, yeah.
There's
Like
so much
why?
more to go to that. Like that's a long convo right there. They want the tiny waist, the big butt, the huge titties. Like everything just has to be embellished.
Right,
Even
right.
the mannequins. The mannequins have like body.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Oh my goodness.
Mannequins.
I was with my I guess it's grand nephews, and I'm walking with them, and we're walking past the mannequin, and I'm like,
The mannequin got big
mannequins
boobies.
got ooh.
Right. They got little waist now and they got
I don't
hips.
know.
I saw one day. I said, hold up. What about me?
She's like,
You
wait,
know,
wait a minute.
the mannequin looking better than me.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
It's
guys.
horrible. I just wanna change it.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
tired of seeing the action stars look a
yeah.
size two. It's bad enough that the beauty standard is is that for modeling. Does it really have to twinkle into our acting in all of our
Hmm.
movies?
Yeah. That is so true. But you've done it all, and I'm very proud of you. Every time, like, I played your mama, I feel like your mama. Every time I see you do something, but you're doing so good. Can you name some of the stuff that what you're getting ready to get into?
Oh, I've done two projects this year through Ye Are Gods Productions. The first one is Who Do Men Talk To, which is basically talking about how men aren't able to express themselves. That's a huge topic right now. And I feel like it should have
Mm,
been a long time ago. Like men
yeah.
don't handle themselves the same way emotionally because they weren't allowed to growing up. Whereas little girls are like, coddle, oh, don't cry, it's okay, pat, pat, pat. And if it's a little boy, stop crying.
Yeah, man up.
Stop crying
Man
like
up.
a girl. It's just
Right.
it's too much. So that's what that movie is basically tackling. Different scenarios in a feature that are just tackling different situations that men weren't able to
Hmm.
express and the outcome of not doing so.
Hmm.
Another one I just finished is Intrigue. So there's a movie called Intrigue that we just wrapped up. It's really
Ooh.
good. I'm really excited about it. It's basically about a woman in a loveless marriage, and she meets this man that ignites all this passion in her, and he kind of takes her on some ups and downs. I can't tell you too much more without giving away
Ooh.
the story, but
It
it's really good.
sounds
I'm really
so
excited. It
good.
is really
Ooh.
good. Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
really good.
really good. I'm waiting for that one.
Dude, I'm waiting for it. We just finished it. We filmed all month.
Oh wow.
Like every weekend. I think I had one weekend where, he fixed it to where I didn't have to film every day.
Hmm.
It was taken away from me being at the flea market for souvenirs because that's where my store is.
Hmm.
So it was kind of chopping at my money a little bit.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. So, like I said before, you're doing so much. I cannot wait for that movie to come out. Are there any other projects that you're working on that,
I have a couple coming up.
you're what?
Got a few coming up between this fall and next spring, and one or two maybes. Like I'm just waiting on dates really for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
getting back in there real good.
I'm like so proud of you. I really am.
Thank
It's like you're
you.
doing so much. I think I see your daughter walking. I love it.
Here she goes.
Hey, how you doing, beautiful?
No
She's
school.
like, who is that?
She's asking about school.
Yeah.
Oh, school. Yes. Let me tell
No
you
school
something.
tomorrow.
Are you ready to go back to school?
No.
She's like, no.
She's like, no.
She's like, no. But she's like, you just bummed me out. Bye.
She over here trying to get me to fix her TV. I'm like, wait a minute.
I
That's
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
We're good.
She want nobody else's help. She want me to help her. I'm like, not right now.
I love it. I love it. I saw that mama look. I saw that mama
You saw
look.
that, right?
You're like,
you know, it can switch in a second.
yes, you can look. That's the thing about it. About you know, being a mother, you know, out there doing your thing, and you will switch from one thing to the next. You be like, wait, what? And go back to your motherhood and everything. Well,
I
Katrina,
always
it's
try to make sure that we had like a movie night every Friday.
movie night on Fridays. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
That is
Always
really
had
cool.
movie night since like 2010. Just because I didn't want to be one of those parents that didn't spend any time with their kids because they're so busy and stuff and following any goals or whatever I had. Just wanted to give them my undivided attention once a week.
Well, that's beautiful. I was going to tell you that. Like, how do you balance all of this and your kids too? So, you know, movie night is beautiful. That really is. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're going to go real fast and we're going to show, you sent me a clip of stuff. So we're going to check that out real fast. And when we come back, I want you to tell me about how people can find you.
Okay.
And yeah, so let's go ahead and check that out. Let's see. Let me if I could get it there.
You're seriously crazy. Why are we tied up?
Oh, I need your full attention for this one.
What the fuck is going on? What do you want from me?
First of all, Antoine, I'm already tired of fucking playing with you. So tell her about us.
What is she talking about?
I don't know. She's fucking crazy.
And you're lying. Do you think I'm playing with you? Shut up. Do not fuck with me.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're fucking psycho. Just some obsessed bitch from my job. Just let us go.
You know what? I think that you think I'm playing with you. Oh, Antoine. Shut the fuck up. Now, if you don't want to become a bachelor, you'll stop bullshitting with me. Tell her.
Soak that hand.
It's not my blood.
Oh, you mean we gotta worry about the police now? You know what, you a walking contradiction.
What's that supposed to mean?
At one point you want to be treated like an adult. And then you come up in here acting like a damn child.
I got time for this.
Or you will take time now.
Guys, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Was you gonna try to kick me out? Hell, I'll leave and you'll never have to see me again. I don't got time for this shit. Oh. For weeks, I hated myself. I hated myself for letting you enter me. I hated myself for not going to the police. I spent the last few weeks in my room crying.
Okay, cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, would you be able to tell us a little bit about the clips and stuff like that?
Yeah, the clips is basically pieces of my reel. The first film was called Counterplay. There's another one on there called 5 Rounds that hasn't been completed yet. We had a few setbacks, so we may pick that up whenever we get a good chance to. What else is on there? 5 minutes is an action short. Because you know I love my action. Had to put that in there. Let's see what else is on there. I think it's another clip from Counterplay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's basically it. It just
I
goes
love.
a little sneak peek.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming over to the Dee Dee Walker Live Show. You are, like, I keep saying phenomenal, but I feel like there should be a grander word for you because you're doing so much. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see when your works come out. I want you guys to follow Katrina. She's doing some major stuff. How can they keep in touch with you?
I am simple. I am the same on every platform. Katrina Jeen, and that's Katrina, yes, like the hurricane, and Jeen, Jeen, and it's the same everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, my website, katrinajeen.com. The Soulfidence website is soulfidence.com. The same on Instagram, soul_fidence. It's like confidence in your soul. So it's the best. Remember that because that's basically what it is.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So you guys also too, if you guys click the show more below, you'll be able to see all the information about her, clips to her movies, her whatever she has up there. We got it down there. So I want you guys to check it out. Again, like I said, follow her. Also, please follow me on social media too. You can follow the show by going to the Dee Dee Walker Live Show on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, now Patreon. What else? We're on Pinterest. We're out there. So go ahead and check us out. And thank you so much. I also want to shout out to EM Magazine and Remtech Solutions for supporting the show. I love you guys. Katrina, I love you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.